Good morning, and you're welcome to another fabulous Friday edition for your, favorite breakfast show.
Yes, indeed. We are ready to ignite this Friday fire and march into the month with a bang.
I see what you did there. After all, it is the 1st of March.
Yes, sir.
What is that they say about March? Beware the... No, not that.
Really?
I'm joking.
There's nothing they say about March. Nothing.
Julius Caesar.
No, nothing. But hey, happy new month, everyone.
Yes, indeed.
It's the 1st of the month. A lot of excitement in the air as we gear up for an unforgettable month of entertainment, inspiration, and everything in between.
Absolutely. You can tell how excited we are, but how excited are you, Mike? Yes, Mike, I'm talking to you. How excited are you, Mike?
Mike is always excited.
Nope.
His
Mike,
enthusiasm, it's hard to curb it.
That was a bad attempt at trying to ginger it. You know, I no send you
It's hard
for that
to
one.
curb his enthusiasm.
Come,
Smiles,
come, kid, yeah.
the love.
But it's March, and yesterday, something I saw this morning, a lady who was born on a leap year gave birth to a child yesterday.
Wow.
On a leap year. So I don't know, what would you call that child?
She planned all of that. That's very interesting.
Interesting.
Well, that's
There
just
has to be a
luck,
name for a child like that. There has to
Yes.
be. Yeah?
We'll figure one out for her. Maybe give her a suggestion.
Yeah,
In any case,
Google is our friend.
let's say welcome once again, and thank you guys for watching us. We are on channel 49 when it comes to the UHF option, but 16 on GOTV, and of course 121 for StarTimes. Thank you very much for tuning in and making us a part of your morning.
Now, of course, we're also streaming live on YouTube. Just search for TVC Entertainment and you'll see us right there. Just make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
And hopefully you guys are following us across all the social media platforms. Please do. If you're not, well, hey, that's bad for you. It's TVC Entertainment _. And of course, we've got a little alternative on the side for Wake Up Nigeria. Did I get that right?
Yeah, Wake Up Nigeria TVCE.
There you go.
And
Thank you.
there's a special photo right there, right now of Martino and how he used to look.
Oh, wow.
Many years ago.
I was young once. What can I say?
Yeah.
Any case, thank you guys very much. Let's let you know what we have coming for the show today.
Okay.
Welcome and good morning once again.
305 days left in the year.
305.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
305.
365. Oh, we're
done
done with about
61.
61. Oh.
Yeah. Done 61 days.
Yeah.
Right now,
Already.
they can't talk.
Remember what I said about not counting from yesterday, and then there you go. The very
Why are
next
you
show, she
counting?
counts the year. We don't
you're
want to
counting.
count.
Okay, so when I think about it, I'm just trying to make sure that every day is productive and I'm doing something practical.
I get
I've decided to divide a lot of my time into resting now because I realized that almost throughout last year, I hardly ever got any time to actually get any
We are
rest.
getting older.
Yeah.
Sleep is about the most important
Yes.
thing now.
Mike,
Sleep.
listen,
Very
I was finding it hard to sleep
Sleep.
last night, but then I remembered how much I love sleep. And that kind of like
Yeah, sleep.
gave me the chemicals, the bubbles in my stomach
know,
for sleep.
In fact, you work so much, you know, the circle of life where you work so much and you spend so much time, but then you get older, then you now fight and pay for money to find sleep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Find rest. It's important. Someone says don't count the days, make the days count. Whichever way that works for you, you go do it. But me, I just want to call out people that increase local products based on dollar. It has gone up. Now dollar has come down small. At least
And the price
follow,
of egg is
let
still...
it come down now.
It depends on the turnover, how quickly they get rid of these products from the
I guess
factories.
demand
and
also.
stores.
I said local stuff. I said stuff that it's not everything that
Local is based on
that is imported.
community.
No, I'm not saying. What I'm saying that there's some people that you just hear that dollar has gone up, and their stuff. At least there are some people who produce here.
Indigenous stuff, things that are made
Yes.
here in Nigeria, for
Pep,
instance.
what you consider dollar and pepper?
And egg, for instance.
Really? Really?
Pepper.
But then again,
once
Mike-
they fuel the vehicle that they used to bring it from
Then there is that.
But the dollar,
on now.
the
Then there
fuel
is
price
that.
has remained the same, irrespective of the dollar rising. Yeah,
That's always been the case here in Nigeria.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that there are some things that the production circle doesn't involve international. Do you understand? Doesn't involve importing.
Agriculture is
And there's
one of the biggest focus.
One of the, and then what happens is that they hear that dollars has improved, and then they just move their stuff.
It is a
but
fine
you know-
line, however. But
is.
we will
I
talk
agree.
The
about
truck
this.
drivers, they don't go chop.
I agree.
I'm going to separate the five
I agree.
so if you guys, because we need to move on with the show. Let's do weather. When we come back, we'll maybe ding, ding, ding on this again.
Wow.
We'll be back.
The news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messikeno. President Bola Tinubu has promised not to stop on his reforms to make the lives of Nigerians better. He made a promise at the inauguration of the first phase of the Red Line Rail project in Lagos.
Is here. We have a governor in hope. And I'm standing before you, clinging to that hope, assuring you my belief that Nigeria will be out of economic problems. We just need to persevere, work hard, be assured. Allow me to throw a jab here. The labor union should understand that no matter how much we cling to our freedom and rights, to call for strike within 9 months of an administration is unacceptable. If you want to participate in the electoral process, wait on the 2027.
The Board of TVC Communications has named Victoria Ajayi as the Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer with effect from the 1st of May. She replaces outgoing CEO Andrew Hanlon, who's stepping down from the position after 7 years at the end of April. Victoria Ajayi is a chartered accountant and was the Deputy Financial Officer until yesterday's announcement. Mrs. Ajayi has an in-depth knowledge of the media industry. Her appointment is aligned with the organization's core values of promoting talented women in the workplace. A handover ceremony has already taken place where the outgoing CEO said it has been a privilege and an honor to have led TVC Communications over the past 7 years, having worked with so many talented and dedicated staff. The chairman of the board of CBS, owners of TVC Communications, Kainde Durusimi Eti, said, and I quote, "Now, just this morning, before we got up to our movie gist, I and Titi went on a little bit of a back and forth talking about how the dollar, when it went up, prices of some goods that were not connected, in my own words, went up. But now that the dollar has come down, those goods still remain there." Well, we'll talk about that and some others with our guest this morning. Nduka Ode is here with me this morning. He is the MD of Export and Sell. It is great to have you, sir.
Thank
you
you
are
so
welcome.
Much. Thank you so much. It's
okay.
a pleasure to be here.
All right, you look like someone that loves talking finance.
Well, yes, I do. As a company, you are there to make money, and so it is for every small business, small, medium business out there in Nigeria. A lot of them are struggling, and we're here to show them how to make money.
Wonderful. Now let's talk about Export and Sell. What is Export and Sell about?
So basically what Export and Sell does is we help Nigerian businesses, SMEs, to find buyers for their products, mainly in the USA and Canada, right? So again, one of the biggest challenges that we see, facing them when they are trying to go international is who is going to buy my product.
Who's going to buy my product, yes.
And that is what we really solve, and we've been so successful at doing it. We've had businesses that we bring into the system that we have set up.
How long has Export and Sell been doing this?
Well, we've been doing it for our parent company, American Air Sea Cargo, has been in existence for over 15 years. Wow. But we set up the division Export and Sell about 3 years ago. And so far, it's been an amazing journey.
Wonderful.
We've learned a lot, done a lot.
Wonderful. How does one, in such an economic situation as ours now, how does one take advantage of what Export and Sell does?
So it's very easy. We have, when you look at what the Nigerian SMEs are facing, a lot of them are really having a hard time, right? The purchasing power of the average Nigerian is reduced. In fact, if you look at the number of SMEs that have failed in the last couple of years, it is staggering, right? What's his name? The former MD of Smidan said from 2017 to 2021, 2 million SMEs went out of business. And then in 2021, 2022, about 7.8 million. Last year alone, over 10 million SMEs went out of business. So there's a lot going on. Now, they have to go a different route because you have a population that is now poorer. They don't have the money to buy those products. So the only way these businesses can survive is to look towards export.
Exporting.
And anybody not doing that in the next couple of months or years is going to be a tough ride.
It's very simple. That's how we can give the Naira value.
That is the only way.
It's as simple as, with all the everything that we have about economics. This I want to commend you even before without understanding with what you're doing.
Yes.
That is the way to grow the Naira.
It is.
That is it. So how does one take advantage of this? How does one get to sell? I know that you do some things through Amazon and all of that. How does a business, a small business here, how do they take advantage?
So it obviously starts from training. One of the biggest issues we have seen is that most SMEs don't understand how to reposition their products for the market that they are
that is out there.
Yes, and that is why a lot of them find it difficult to find buyers, right? You cannot use what you are doing here over there. What works here is not going to work there. So we basically start with training. We train them, show them how to rebrand their product, repackage it for the market. And then we also have a complete solution. We have the shipping system that is going to help them ship it. We have the warehouses in Houston and Atlanta where they can send their products
and
to.
Store it there.
And we have a team. We have an export team out there in the USA that go from store to store, helping them to find buyers.
This is amazing.
So it's a complete solution.
This is amazing. Now, for young SMEs and young businesses to take a part of this, do they have to register?
So we're having an event. Okay. We're having an event. It's March 6th and 7th at the Oriental Hotel in Lagos, VI here. It's going to be packed with so many information. Right, we're going to have all our team members, our export specialists are going to be there to sit down with businesses to show them all they need to do. Right? And for them to register, they just go to exportandsell.com/event. Again, exportandsell.com/event. For businesses who already have products that they are looking to export, they sell locally, they can attend for free. Right? So if you are a business and you have your CAC, you have products that you can show us that you are ready to move to go into export, you can attend for free. But again, when you attend for free, you will have access to the first day of the event.
Okay.
But you have the option to upgrade.
Which is on the 6th of March, by the way.
6th and the 7th of March.
Okay, the first day for 6th, that's the one that is free and open to
businesses that have products that are ready to
this thing. Okay. Let me just the 6th of March is Wednesday. That's what I wanted to
so
get.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Next Wednesday.
Yes, this coming Wednesday.
Now, what kind of if you wanted to give an what kind of goods are you talking about now? Are we talking about perishable goods?
We're talking about everything.
Everything
from food to fashion to cosmetics, to art and craft, to furniture.
So
look, anything that can be used in the outside world.
I can export.
You see, we talk about the weak Naira.
Yeah.
The weakness of the Naira has made our goods a lot more attractive in the international market. Right? So this is one of the reasons you have the WTO, World Trade Organization. They're always fighting China because they believe they are making the yen weaker than it should be.
So
because
that
it's weak, their products are a lot cheaper when it's converted into dollars. So Nigerian businesses, they have a huge opportunity to tap into this, right? Again, so we are going to be showing them everything. It's going to be a 2-day event that is packed. You know, already we have over 1,000 businesses registered.
Okay.
It's going to be a big event. And, you know, spaces are limited. So those that want to grab it,
they have to rush.
Now
you said something. You said for those who have businesses, it is free. For others who don't have,
then they have to pay. They have to pay.
How did it go? What are the modalities?
So everything is right there, exportandsell.com/event. The details are there. We have different categories of attendance. We have the gold. So if you sign up for gold, you're going to have inner access to me and my team. We're going to be able to sit down with you during the event, look at your product, do what we call a product profitability analysis, and tell you if this product is going to be profitable, selling to African stores, US stores, selling on Amazon, selling to Africans in diaspora. So we're going to be able to do all that for them.
Wonderful.
And then you have the silver and the bronze that, you know, obviously has other benefits.
The benefits, wonderful.
But again, you know, if you are a business, don't miss this for anything.
And you said minimum, what is the business? CAC registration?
Yes, to attend for free, you need to have your CAC registration and you need to show us evidence of a product that you are currently selling locally that you want to move, go start export.
That is quite, I don't want to use the word low standard, but that is, that is something that a lot of people can actually already have. And you should have, if you're doing business and you don't have a CAC name registration and of course a product, then you are not really a business person. I know, is there any plan for financial support in some ways for these people that you can?
Awesome. So again, this event, everything we are doing it in partnership with Sterling Bank.
Okay.
Right? Sterling Bank is coming in and they are going to be offering amazing interest rate, about 9% interest rate. That is something you don't even see, right? For even a bank, you know, there's what they call the discount rate. For a bank to borrow money from the CBN, I think is about 22% now. But Sterling is offering a special rate of about 9% to businesses who attend this event because obviously they know they are going to be trained in the proper way to export.
Businesses that want to take loans from.
Yes,
to expand.
To
expand. Wonderful. So that opportunity, that facility is there for them.
And the Sterling Bank team, they are going to be there in full force. They're going to be advising you on what to do to tap into this. Smidan is also involved. They are all going to be there for this event.
What drives you? From the way you talk about this, you're so passionate. Look, why did you want to do this?
See, I've lived in the US for a long time, right? And when I go to the various stores, you go to Walmart, you go to Sam's Club, right? You look on Amazon, you see products that are in abundance in Nigeria. You know, how did I start this business? I was, you know, in the traffic and I saw a young boy with this carved wooden product and I bought it from him. Took it back, put it on Amazon. That product sold for about 7 times what I bought it locally.
Bought it on the street.
Yes, and then from then, anytime I came to Nigeria, I used to go to this Lagos, Maryland under bridge. I'll buy different art products.
I know that place.
Exactly.
That turn.
I'll buy different art products, go back, sell it. And it now occurred to me that, look, there are thousands of Nigerian businesses with better products that don't even know how to sell these products abroad.
You see, art for me is like, so yesterday we had, yesterday's our art, was our Art Thursday, and we're talking about how, you know, the valuation of these things, you know, it's like, look at our artifacts and all that we're taking away. If we had them here, we probably would not have taken care of them as much as they have taken care of them there.
You have small art products that they are selling for $5,000 and you see it in stores in the US for about $50, $60. You do the calculation. You know, the difference is massive. We have people who, one of our, you know, customers joined our platform about 4 months ago, selling something as simple as dry fish. In 4 months, she's moved from $0 to almost $60,000.
Those kind of songs.
Yes.
I like that.
And the volume, the potential, the number of stores that they can reach, we have not even tapped 1% of the potential.
Look, this is massive. It is not just about you coming here. This is something I am quite passionate about. I already feel this connection towards you, and I would say from the deepest part of my heart and all of us here, more grease to your elbows.
Thank you so much.
I hope 6th and 7th.
So 6th and 7th Oriental Hotel. Go to exportandsell.com/event. Exportandsell.com/event to register.
Wonderful. I wish you the best, and maybe 5-10 years, whatever dreams you have for this, it will be achieved.
It will be
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure.
All right, that's it. We'll take a time and I'll stay with us. We'll be back in a bit.
And you're welcome. It's time for fashion. I don't know why they put me in this segment because I'm that bland guy who just likes to step out of the house anyhow he's looking. But then again, hey. So today we have with us from One Day Clothings, right here with us, One Day is with us a contemporary and also sustainable brand that caters to the fashion-forward modern woman. Now, their pieces include ready-to-wear and also custom-made pieces designed exclusively for women, and you will see one of such right now. You are welcome. Are you wearing you?
Yes, I'm wearing one-day clothing.
This is one-day clothing, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
It's my best color.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
good.
It is. But hey, let's talk about your fashion. How would you define it? What would you call it? What is the one theme that you'd say defines one-day clothing?
Okay, one-day clothing is a contemporary brand for the modern woman. We like making clothes for women to look good. So we believe that a woman is unique in her own way.
Yeah.
So our pieces makes a woman look good to express herself. So I think contemporary brand and fashion forward. That's what one-day clothing stands for.
Contemporary and fashion forward.
Yeah.
That's good. Contemporary. Does this mean that it's high-end or regular people who are your
we have
subscribers or buyers or customers?
We have different categories.
Okay.
Or we try to make our pieces to be affordable.
I can see some of these on TV right now. And these are all handmade by whom now?
Yeah, so we have a
You
team.
or
yeah.
a team of
There's
people?
a team of people, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like us to continue because we want to take a look at some of these clothings just as we're showing or talking about them. Now, so I was asking how affordable one-day clothing is. Now, for a piece like what we're looking at, this beautiful blue one here, or any other one, what should I be thinking about if I want to get it for my wife?
45 to 60,000 naira. That's actually very affordable.
That's very, very affordable. Seriously.
Yeah, so we have, like I said, we have different categories. So there's the high end and there's the very affordable. Yeah, so.
Okay, all right. In a minute, we're going to be taking a look at some of the pieces that you brought with the beautiful models that you have brought here on the show. So I'm going to have our model step out, one of our models step out just now while you tell us about the model. But first off, most of your wear, what would you say? Are they free-flowing or let's talk about the ready-to-wear one. If I'm going out to go get one-day clothing, would I find one for every size?
Okay, so our design aesthetic is actually influenced by a lot of things. So, and we actually believe in inclusivity. So for every woman, you're definitely going to get something nice and something, you know, something that's going to make you look good.
Okay. All right, let's have our first model and tell us about this one. I especially want to take a look at all the colors that you use for this design and all of that. Now, this is our first model. Please tell us if this has a name, first of all, and why it's perfect as it is.
Okay, so this piece is from our Afrofusion collection.
Afrofusion. We're going to see that in a minute. Afrofusion collection is what you call it?
Yes.
There it is. Ooh, it is so simple.
Yeah, you can see it has cut-out details, so a combination of different colors. So basically, this particular collection is to promote, you know, the African heritage. So we actually worked with different prints and some of African design elements in creating the designs. This particular one doesn't have like an African element on it though.
Okay.
But the next one you're gonna see, it has a showcase. So we work with a showcase. And you can see the earrings.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about
raffia-based
the earrings. Do you do the accessories as well?
Okay, no, I don't. But actually, you know, I believe in collaboration. So I collaborated with another brand. So just to, you know, give it that Afrofusion.
Can she turn around? Let's just take a good look at it. It is so fitting. Is it specific for every model? That means if I wanted perhaps maybe to sew something for my darling wife, would it fit her as is off the shelf, or would it have to be amended? Couture style.
Okay, so if it's couture style, she definitely has to like send in the measurements. We actually do that as well. That's custom-made services.
That's nice.
But for ready-to-wear services, like for example, the size is the dress size is a small, and the model is definitely a small.
Yeah.
So you can see the fit.
Does it stretch
Actually
the
good.
material?
Yeah, it has a bit of stretch, but not so much. So it definitely can fit into anybody that is size small. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, model one. We're going to take a look at model 2 now and what she's got. But what you're wearing, let's take a look at this now. What is it called? And is that a one piece or a two? It's two pieces.
It's actually a two-piece. It's a kimono and pants. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
This is not from any collection. I just designed it for this purpose.
It's just for this purpose. It's a TVC collection then. Let's call it the Wake Up Nigeria collection is what she's wearing. As you can see, it's a very nice color green. Or, sorry.
I think it's mustard.
Mustard?
Yeah,
is that what I've been calling it? Lemon green all my life. It is my best color, I promise you. All right, let's take a look at our second model here. Take us through this one. It seems a bit more Afro than the first one we saw because of the inclusion of that material, which is that
Ashoke.
Ashoke is Nigerian, yeah. All right, so talk us through this.
So like I said, it's from the Afrofusion collection. to promote and to celebrate the African culture and African heritage. So what she's wearing, it's a simple dress. So it has a corset that can be tied. So you can choose to take off the corset if you want to, and you can choose to, you know, leave the corset on.
Oh, so
I think this is actually for the everyday woman. You know, it's simple, and you can choose to wear it whichever. You can choose to wear and style it whichever way you want.
Our model is on Source. Can she turn around for us? Let's take a look at it. Every angle. There we go. There I see. So okay, so this is the kind my wife always butters me with every Sunday morning, where you have to tie it. Somebody else has to help you tie it. It's very annoying.
It's not always so
I'm married to her. I have to do it.
Yeah, you have.
Okay, well, it's a beautiful one. Afro Collections, what these...
Afrofusion collection. Yeah, that's the name of this particular one. Yeah.
And it's for everybody, everyday, regular...
Yeah, everyday, regular woman.
Let's have both of our models come out so we can take a look at these collections, or this collection together. If you'd stand side by side, please, that would be great. That's beautiful. So... let's take a look at our models. The Afrofusion collection for One Day Clothing. Here it is. These are our representatives, and they go so well together. Taking a look at them, I would actually think, yes, it's by one designer. So that's beautiful. Thank you very much. If you guys want to take a bow or just wave or something, take a bow. Or curtsy? Curtsy, anybody? Anybody? Take a bow, ladies. I'm talking to the models. Take a bow or a wave. Go on now. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. Thank you. Grand. So, what other collections are we looking forward to?
Okay, so I've had previous collections in the past, so I'm working on a new collection, and that's for you to, you know, wait and find out.
Oh, wait and find out. More Source coming your way. And we can find at One Day Collection, or what is it called on Instagram?
Okay, so on Instagram is OneDay_official.
OneDay_official. One Day Official.
Yeah.
OneDay_official. So they can find plenty of your work there and pictures and all, yes?
Yes, you can.
Well, thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you so
and we do want to see more, please. And bring those beautiful models back, I beg of you.
Definitely. You're going to see them.
Okay. Tell you guys what. Let's take a short break while we find some facts. And we'll be back here on Wake Up Nigeria with more Source, perhaps. We'll be back.
All right, apologies to those of you who are looking forward to hearing my lovely Friday morning voice. Just some technical hitches here and there, but we got it under control, and nothing is going to stop us from having a great time in the kitchen this morning, especially since we have Chef Samson here. Yes, he comes with everything prepped and looking so nice and delicate and expensive.
That's right.
Executive sous chef from Lagos Continental Hotel. It's great to have you in the building.
Thank you.
What are we making today, chef?
Today we're going into the world of grills. So we're going to be having grilled lamb chops today with some mashed potatoes, Vichy carrot, asparagus, and some sauces.
Okay, so did you hear all those things he said? He said lamb, right?
Yes.
Lamb. He said asparagus. He said mash, potato mash. And those are some ingredients that you find in top restaurants, but it's not as hard to do as we think, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so what's the first thing I need to prepare when I want to make this dish?
So the first thing I'll start with is by peeling my potatoes, then I start boiling them.
Okay.
Because that takes a little time to boil.
Yeah.
Then thereafter, I'll marinate my lamb, and I keep it aside so that all the marination can go inside the, then I work on my veggies.
Okay, so chef, I don't want to use my hands to touch this. I know you are more prepared for this, but I wanted to just hold up the lamb itself. So this is not a piece of, no, you can just hold it into the plate there. It's not a protein we see all the time on Wake Up Nigeria. Lamb, is it easy to find in the Nigerian market?
It's a bit easy, but it's quite expensive.
Okay.
So that is why you don't see it at every other market, just like that.
All right. So the taste, is it worth it? Is it
excellent.
It's worth it.
Yes, please.
All right, we're having lamb chops, everyone. It's gonna be a fantastic Friday in the kitchen. Yes, you do not want to miss this one. Make sure you stay tuned. We have a break coming your way, but we'll be back with more.
Welcome back, fabulous viewers. This is the second hour for Wake Up Nigeria.
It is.
Something I say.
Sensational Friday morning coming your way, everyone, especially since you decided to start it with us. We're going to do what we can to dive as deep as possible into the excitements of the week.
Very correct. You're welcome. Thank us later.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, so
So, looking forward to a great weekend, are you?
Of course, it's gonna be a sneeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take use of the environment.
We have an amazing chef, and he's getting hard at work in the kitchen. Chef, can you wave at us? Can you just wave at us, Chef? Just wave at the camera. All right, Chef Samson is about to give us some lamb chops. I've not had lamb chops in a bit.
Yeah.
With some mashed potatoes, asparagus.
I like it.
Goodness me.
Sorry, please. Somebody give Mike a tissue. He's the one you could perhaps hear in the background sneezing all over the place. Mike, what have you done? Where have you been? While you enjoy, balls, playing, talking about football.
Yeah.
I like having a little good time in the kitchen. Why is Titi a bit exacerbated?
I reserve my comments, Massino.
Oh, please. Well, what's going on in here, Titi?
Lamb is about to be marinated. We have Chef Samson in the kitchen with us this morning. And whenever he comes around, everything's going to be very nice and posh. Everything's going to look very expensive.
I can see that
very
already.
classy. Why? Because of the fact that he is an executive sous chef at an international standard hotel. And we are so blessed to have him in the kitchen. He's not even listening to me.
Nah, he's very concentrated. He's concentrating on his art.
So this lamb, the lamb chops we have here, it's a rarity in the kitchen, but we are so interested in finding out the marinating process. Now, talk to us, Chef Sam.
Okay, so about this lamb chop, it's a straightforward marination. Nothing much to be done on it. Just your salt and your black peppercorn that is crushed. You use this to marinate your lamb chop and you allow it to rest for a while. Then you can seal it tender and juicy.
All right, so when you're purchasing this, is there anything you look out for before you buy it?
Yes, of course. I need to look at the lamb. The racks, are they in the right positions? The trimmings, are they well trimmed? Okay. So that when I cut the cutlet into each pieces, it's giving me a very nice bone, as you can see this.
Okay.
Everything is standing as an individual.
Look at that. All right, so now we have that locked down. Where's the black pepper? This is
this is the black pepper and this is the salt. Okay, so
salt.
Let's go on it.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Salt bay.
Yeah. That's it.
And some black pepper.
Freshly ground black pepper. Corns.
Then you turn it around again and you marinate the other side as well.
Okay.
While that is happening, I noticed you put the pan on the fire.
Yes.
It's really hot, so I leave it on?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Leave it on, leave it on.
I know nothing about being in the kitchen. Don't blame me.
We need the heat.
Okay.
Can't you see the lamb?
So that's a prerequisite. You need to have the pan hot.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are we using on the pan? Are we using oil or butter?
On the pan, I'll use oil.
Okay.
But when I'm using my butter, when I need to saute my carrots and my asparagus, I will use the butter to flavor that.
Can we see that already?
All right, fantastic. So I'm loving how this looks. Are we leaving this to rest?
Yes, I will leave this for now and allow it to rest while I work on my veggies.
Go ahead, go ahead. So this butter, I've been looking at this butter and I'm thinking about the bread I'm going to buy.
Nah, get bread.
Because, this is the type of butter you want with all those hot breads. Those hot ones, that when you press it,
I can smell it
just
already.
depresses, you know?
I've never seen that done before. But
What?
butter and carrots.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
please.
Never seen it done before.
Seriously? Oh, you are about to have an experience, Martina.
I can tell it's going to taste good. Oh, Chef Sam, so.
Exactly. So about the asparagus, you've done something to this already.
Yeah, the asparagus, I blanched it just a little bit.
Doesn't mean a blanch.
Blanch.
When you blanch, this means you put your water on the fire, you allow it to boil, then you quickly throw in your veggies inside just for some minutes and you remove it.
All right.
Just so it's crunchy.
That's called blanching.
All right, I learned something.
Yes, All right, so the carrots are going to soften. How long are we looking at?
And about 3 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm okay with my carrot.
Maximum heat, yeah?
Let me talk about these.
Oh, this is fine for me.
What are these, Chef Sam?
This is called microgreens.
Micro.
And yes, so we infuse this inside our hot dishes these days, just by the side, to give it the green color that everyone is
Is there
expected.
anything in particular about this that, just makes the dish different?
Yes, the species in growing the microgreens is extremely different from the regular veggies like your romaine lettuce and freezer lettuce that you see. So as you can see, everything is standing just one after the other.
after
So
the
when you
other.
put it on the plate,
right?
you can see the visibility of the microgreens.
So also very healthy, of course, having microgreens in. I hear they're very nutritious. I used to grow those. That's why I wanted to ask.
I saw your little garden the other day. I was over at your place. Titi's got
Okay.
this very small garden because she doesn't want to buy carrots, yam, potatoes.
I stopped buying okra
peppers,
and ewedu a
okras.
while ago. But when the rainy season ended, I sort of slowed down because the dry season was finishing my plants.
Well, Nigeria is now finishing your plants, so you wish you go back to growing your own veggies.
I will go back to growing my own veggies. I have some seeds standing by, actually. I have all the veggies now. I have ugu seeds, I have patache, I have rodo, I have tomato. I'm going to work on it when the rain starts. Let's go. It's a hobby, profitable one if you think about your pocket.
Yeah, I know a friend, no, not a friend. This guy who grows yams in it's concrete. I mean, everywhere around him is concrete.
Yeah.
He grows yams at home. You want to know how? Inside of cement bags, lined just along the wall, the fence. And they're really big and healthy by the time they're done. So maybe you could try that as well. Tell you guys what, we're going to do something. We're looking forward to our performance today on the show. It's going to be great. You guys are going to see why. But let's do a little break with a bit of fact-finding, and we'll be back. And you're welcome. Finally, it's time for our chat with our last guest, Chike Wadiogu, a multidisciplinary actor who is very passionate about the craft and also the art of depicting stories visually via his performances, whether it's on TV or on stage. He's here with us. Chike, you are welcome.
Thank you.
So I didn't know that I could get the opportunity to meet you here on the show, because I have been following your movies for a very short while, I must confess.
Sure.
But that you've captivated me is a good thing, I guess.
Thank you.
Isn't it?
Thank
I
you.
love new entrants into the Nollywood scene because it's a new breath of life, a new burst of creativity, and kind of movies are also changing. How do you feel plugging into the current, let's call it ecosystem?
Well, first of all, let me say it's good to be back here. I was here last year. It was really, it was really nice to have me here. To answer your question, I think this is a good time to, be in the Nollywood space, First, because there are a lot of eyes, we're at a global stage now. The investments are coming in, and, for every industry to thrive properly, you need those investments, you need those, like some motivations and stuff like that. So this is a beautiful time.
Especially the movie making business. Everybody seems to be putting out one movie or the other one. Sure. The other day, was it DME's movie was out? Charlotte Thompson's one was also out. These are people who have been in the industry for such a while.
Yeah.
They're not considered old Hollywood.
Yeah, old
Nollywood rather. But there's just somewhere in the middle, and they're the ones responsible now for churning out this very diverse type of stories, which you play in some of them.
Yeah.
Let's talk about My Single Mother. My Single Mother.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. And you played, it wasn't the Casanova, was it?
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So, it's a film for Oduaki Song TV.
Okay.
Oduaki Song being the executive producer and the director Emmanuel Akeme. Was really, it's a Christian-based film, actually. It's a Christian-based film, actually, and, sheds light on, the challenges that single mothers face, trying to get back into the dating pool and finding love and
then unfortunately they find you.
It's a tough world out there, but
You see what I'm talking about when I say the stories are changing?
Yeah.
I was with another actor yesterday, and this was exactly what I said about the diversity in stories that are coming out. It's no longer about that waiting for the December story and everybody goes to the village and things start to unravel or go askew. This time, they're actual stories that, people are going through, putting to a screen format, and then we can actually live the lives of these people.
Exactly.
Is there a marked difference, if I was to ask you, between the new Nollywood, hence, and the old Nollywood? How would you answer that? Be very careful, you might be working with...
So I'd say...
is it better? Is it far better?
The truth is, the stories... First of all, there are a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that there are a lot of stories to be told, Now technology has helped, over the last, say, 10, 10 years. The stories now, the way the stories are depicted now, way different from the way, they were depicted 20 years ago. You can now say where we try to find the balance is where, the quality of the stories are told, because then the motivation wasn't really money. And when money comes into anything, things...
When people invest in your work, you have to pay them back, so you have to really hustle hard.
Exactly.
I have a question that's going to take us outside of Nollywood.
Okay.
The Matrix. Now watch this, guys. The Matrix was a very pivotal movie when it comes to how movies became onward after that. Everybody wanted to do something better than The Matrix, wanted to make it real, to make their movie at least brush the surface of, that level of filmmaking.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, if I was to ask you, what movie did that for the Nigerian scene?
No,
I do have one in mind.
Okay, let me hear.
Let me see.
So first of all, you have to respect the technicality of making a film like The Matrix. You have to, respect the CGIs, all the effects and VFX. Choreography. That was a lot of work.
So since we're here in the Nigerian movie-making industry now, what movie changed that for us? Do you think?
And I must say we have had some dope movies that have, reshaped the culture of, storytelling in Nigeria. I'd say movies like, let's say, Gangs of Lagos, Brotherhood.
Okay.
Movies like
I see what you mean.
Names escape me, but exactly.
I see what you mean. I see what happened to movies after, like, Gangs of Lagos and the rest. I see that. However, I always like to take it way farther than that, backwards, to a time when Braveheart came out. And I don't know if people agree with me. Not Braveheart, rather. Was it Braveheart? Was it Mr. Francis? What was it called? Was it Braveheart? The movie. Was Braveheart?
Braveheart was
not the American Braveheart now, the one by Genevieve.
Okay, Lionheart.
Lionheart. Lionheart came out.
That also reshaped culture.
So do you think that was the points, that pivotal moment when movies started? Because it was shot with such beautiful finesse.
But you also have to take into account that, Lionheart was shot for a streaming platform, Netflix.
But where are we now? Most movies are moving to Netflix, to streaming platforms.
Yes, to streaming platforms. So, there's a certain quality and certain professionalism that is required, when you're going to...
Whatever the case, I like that happened to movie and that you new players actually keep it going. You've got a project coming up. What's it called?
So I have, projects lined up, I have projects lined up. But I'd like to talk about a series that I shot sometime last year. It's called The Marriage Counselor.
Okay.
It has a twist of comedy and thriller to it. It's based off of a marriage counselor, but he's a fraud. He's a fraud.
And now I see the comedy.
Kind of. And I play his role. His PA actually, and I tend to have all the knowledge of what's happening behind the scenes that the church members can't see. And it's just a very funny, dark twist.
Mirroring life and what we saw only a few months ago, a few months ago with a certain preacher of God and everything that happened from after there was a report in BBC.
Yes.
Kind of like that, only this time funny.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is not as deep as...
Yeah, okay, not as deep, but we're looking forward to it. It's like the Fresh Prince to that instant. Let's put it that way. In any case, so we get to see it on where?
It's coming to YouTube. It's coming to YouTube, yeah.
That's a big thing now. Everybody's doing their TV on YouTube.
Yeah.
Make plenty of money?
Exactly.
Right.
That's one.
Mike, we better go and start on YouTube. It's a beautiful football plus motorcycles or something. We're going to do this. We have to. In any case, it's been great having you on here,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere because whatever it is you've been spelling, we've been preparing for you. And I'm looking forward to it because Titi and the chef have been doing some wonders. Some blanched what again is it, Titi? Blanched asparagus and some carrots and butter and some mashed potatoes. And we have world-class chef Sam in there. So tell you what, let's go over.
Okay.
You get to taste it.
Okay, Chef Sam at his best.
Wow.
Putting the gravy over the lamb chops. and mashed potatoes and sautéed carrots.
It's like a painter and his brush. Like,
Asparagus. This looks and smells amazing.
it does.
Thank you, chef. Thank you. Thank you, thank you,
Mike,
thank you.
Mike, what are you
Wow,
doing?
what are you doing? He's putting gravy over the one he's planning.
His own.
Oh, wow. Mike.
All right, so tell us about it before we move it on to our guest.
Yes.
Okay, again, I just made you a dish called grilled lamb chops with asparagus, some Vichy carrots, mashed potato, some microgreens, and some lamb juice.
Where's the asparagus?
It's the micro.
The asparagus.
Under.
Can I move this now?
Yes.
Okay, that's asparagus.
Go
eh?
ahead.
All right, Jigay.
It's a veggie.
All right. So there's a knife and fork there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please do your thing.
Those aren't grass, so they're actually microgreens.
Microgreens. No, it's not grass, but they're extremely
That's
healthy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know where to
Alright.
start, I know.
Yeah, I
Anywhere it's
actually
fine.
don't know, but
Anywhere is fine.
thank you, Chef Sam,
Yeah.
for putting this together. So I think I just tried the lamb
Oh.
first.
You went for the
Of
lamb.
course, that's what it's about.
That's what I.
The lamb, what does he want to go for
The
grass?
lamb and the dodo.
Oh.
Those are the things.
This is not even dodo. Those are carrots.
Really?
Yeah, you should
Oh,
taste
wow.
them. It's softened with butter. This is fine dining.
Yes, it is.
There you
On a
go.
Friday
As
morning.
in,
Yeah. Mike only took one lamb. This is the full thing. Yeah.
Nice.
The blanched asparagus there and
Lovely.
everything. It's so fine.
Chef Sam, it's always an education having you
Always.
right here in the
How much is
kitchen.
this?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Mike,
At a
cost
restaurant.
much.
At a restaurant, how much would you?
How much?
You can get a plate of this at around 45,000 naira.
Yeah, 45.
let's close this show. It's okay.
5,000.
Yeah.
In this time?
Chef Sam, well done.
Wow.
Well done.
Have a great weekend, everyone.